There's a deep-cut Easter egg in Godzilla King of the Monsters that you probably missed. Godzilla is back, baby! And this time he brought some ferocious friends with him to vie for the coveted crown of King of the Monsters. Well, it's more of a ceremonial title than an actual crown, but you get the picture. The latest entry in the MonsterVerse is here at last, and it introduces a boatload of classic characters to Legendary's MonsterVerse just in time for Godzilla's 65th anniversary. Unless you've been living in a Monarch bunker without access to Wi-Fi, chances are you know that Godzilla King of the Monsters will add Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra to the mix. But there's an extremely subtle reference to some classic Toho characters hidden in this must-see monster mash that only die-hard fans will spot. However, in order to explain what we're talking about, we'll have to potentially spoil some very minor details about Godzilla King of the Monsters, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, make like Ghidorah and chill out until this is all over. Now for a full breakdown, check out Rosie Knight's article on Nerdist.com, but let's try to break it down succinctly. So which character is Godzilla King of the Monsters hiding in plain sight? While it might be tempting to try and ascribe classic Toho characters to the brief snippets of other titans in the MonsterVerse that we see popping up around the world in the movie, chances are that they are like the Mutos, which is to say original characters in the MonsterVerse that have yet to be officially named. The answer lies in Monarch scientist Eileen Chen. At first glance, you might not suspect that there's more to her than meets the eye, but as we learn over the course of the movie, she is a third-generation member of the shadowy monster hunting organization. More importantly, she has a significant tie to Godzilla lore and the queen of the monsters herself, Mothra. Dr. Chen and her family are essentially well-veiled references to the Shobi Jin, aka the Mothra Fairies or Mothra Twins. First introduced in 1961, Mothra originally appeared on the scene like many Toho monsters, rampaging across the countryside, wreaking havoc and destroying all those who cross her path. As it turns out, she only did so in order to rescue the two priestesses who herald her arrival, a pair of diminutive fairy-like beings from the hilarious named Infant Island that possess a telepathic connection with Mothra and translate Mothra's chirps for other humans. So how does this connect to the modern MonsterVerse? Our first clue to their connection comes when Dr. Chen is outside a Monarch outpost and a familiar song begins to play, a song that usually heralds the arrival of Mothra. As Dr. Chen stares at the sky, the stars seemingly fall and begin to power up our favorite moth monster. Dr. Chen isn't just a scientist, she specializes in mythology and Titan history, tracing the evolution of their legends across the span of time. When we see her family's photos, we see several pairs of women, including Dr. Chen's mother, grandmother, and Dr. Chen's twin sister, Dr. Ling. There's a long tradition of advocating for and protecting the history of these massive monsters with this family. According to the Monarch Sciences website, Dr. Chen and her twin sister, Dr. Ling, were the ones who originally discovered Mothra. Of particular note is this quote: "For her, this mission is deeply personal, even spiritual. As the mother of two daughters, she hopes the discovery of the Titans will lead to a better and more enlightened world. Because where others see monsters, Chen sees the entire natural history of our planet, all the way back to a time when mankind and gods walked the earth together, and when humans lived in harmony with nature instead of trying to control it." Now, I don't know about you, but that sure sounds like an updated version of the Mothra twins to us. And in case there's any doubt, writer-director Mike Doherty confirmed that the twin fairies are in the movie during a Q&A at Toho Studios, where our own Dan Casey was in attendance. So while we won't be seeing Infant Island anytime soon on the big screen, we can rest easy knowing that some Toho classics managed to sneak back into the canon. But what do you think? Where is the other Mothra fairy, Dr. Ling? What other classic Toho characters would you like to see in the MonsterVerse? Let's discuss. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and share this video and tag your friends in the comments below. And until the next time that you just need to spread your wings and fly away, stay tuned to Nerdist.com.